Feature Friday.
The freshest.
We actually, after all this time, we haven't done a Yeng Constantino solo performance review. So I thought this was the time. This is a song we actually haven't heard. We are big fans of Camera. We do listen to her ballads a lot because we listen to a lot of OPM.
Correct.
But this is Kapag Ako Ay Nagmahal, which is the first time I've heard that word. Nagmahal. I thought it was Magmahal, but I wonder what Nagmahal means.
Okay.
Let's give it a watch. It's in the Wish Bus as well.
Let's have a look.
Blah, blah.
Turn up. Ooh. Acoustic. Even the bass is
Is that a guitar or a bass?
a bass.
Because that shit looks
It's
long.
an electroacoustic bass.
Oh, and a cajon.
Nice. It's dry, baby.
I love her voice.
You know what's really interesting? Not an inch of vibrato at all. Like zero. That's such an interesting take, though, especially in ballads.
You see it in different singers, but especially you see like in rock alternative singers.
Correct.
Like maybe you like One OK Rock, like Taka. He's a great example
You
of that.
hear it a lot in people like Bamboo.
Yep.
The
You
very
hear that, man.
straight note type of like approach to singing. Although I do know that Yeng is known for her punk rock edge to her music.
Ironically enough, though, from what you guys tell me, she is more like a pop royalty. Rather than... But I've always considered her a balladeer more than anything else.
Because that's just the music that we listen from her. But I think some of her most commercial tracks are more towards like the pop alternative edge to it.
Think.
I'm
I'm not very familiar with her discography. I just know about 3 songs, and they are ballads, all of them.
Fair
Because I
enough.
love a Filipino ballad. You tell me.
Correct.
It doesn't matter who you show this in the world. I've never heard this song, by the way, so this is my 4th song I'm going to repeat.
It's hilarious. Efra works out. Like, he's working legs and he's listening to, like, OPM ballads playlist. And I'm like, dude, how do you find the strength? How do you?
Well, the other option is listening to, like, London Grime or like, going really hardcore or rap
Wow,
or
that's
drill.
a very complete
But then if
different...
I listen to that type of stuff, I get pissed, I get angry, and then I'm unbearable to anyone around me. Girls, guys, family, everyone alike.
Correct.
They
I
just
have
hate me when
witnessed
I'm in
it.
that mood. And I hate myself as well when I'm in that mood. But,
I hate myself.
so yeah. So hi, still a piece of garbage. But when I'm working out and I listen to ballads, I find I can summon the same power. You
Through
know?
pain and misery.
No, no.
Heartbreak.
No, it's like, you know, I don't know. You just sort of, oh, it's so good. Yes, I love it so. And then you go, yeah, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Or you're like,
Positive.
you know, oh, I just showed my feet on camera. That's quite bad from what I've read in the internet. People
Okay.
like, yeah, sort of have a fetish of feet in the internet.
What?
A fetish?
It's a fetish, but okay, moving
Yeah.
on. Continue.
Yeah, there you go. Spoiler alert. I don't have any socks on. Oy, go on.
Such a weirdo. Oh, such a hard singing phrase.
Masaktan mo man, damdamin ko. Ako'y nandyan pa rin sa iyong tabi.
Dude, I just can't.
Kapag ako ay nagmahal, ang lahat ng ito'y magagawa.
I can't believe that's actually like happening in the moment.
Crazy how good her
It's
voice is.
like she's so accurate. It feels like it's not even. It's like it's not
Inhumane.
happening there. Like it's not. There's no way you can't tell me this is not the recorded in studio processed, already packaged, ready to sell.
But that's life.
But that's life.
Yeah, we know that's life. We've done so much research on this because some of these guys, I mean, and there's been some really bad performances, not from Yeng, but just in general. And I'm sure people don't know them as well. So you have to be a world-class singer
You
to
have to,
sound
yeah.
like that. And it blows my mind, bro. Go
And
on.
like, especially when it's like it's being reproduced outside, we know that those are not just the one take, but the only take. Two.
Yeah, when they're being, when it's like a live when you get it in this type of environment.
Yeah, when there's like actually people hearing
That
what's
was
happening. Like,
probably
so,
the only take, yeah.
bro, the pressure. Whew.
Ako gagawa, di magbabago, di maghahangad ng anumang kapalit. Kapag ako
It's good.
ay nagmahal, umiyak man ako, di ko ito ikakahiya.
Oh,
Lahat ng to'y gagawin kapag ako ay nagmahal.
See, I love doing like push-ups or some shit or pull-ups to this while listening to this in your head. Because you're happy.
kapana.
You know, I will check out the lyrics though after this. We will break it down. So I will try and look for a translation and see if we can find one for those that can't speak Tagalog like us. But I can imagine, however, the theme of the song is
Pure and complete pain.
what could have been. Because Magmahal is in the future, right? When you say that, like Magmahal kita, oh, it's so much. It's like Magmahal kita. It's like I love you so much or something like that. I can't remember. I used to be quite good at remembering that specific one. But then I sort of evolved and now I know Di lang ikaw. Or
What
Dito na lang. And I don't know what those words mean either. You know, just saying. You know?
I was gonna ask you, so what do they mean?
Yes, I don't know. I come back tomorrow. I will know then, though. I promise that. I will know that tomorrow.
I do know that.
I'm going to watch more Filipino TV, actually. Or like movies. What movies should I watch?
Oh yeah, correct.
Improve my Tagalog.
I would. Me too. I would love to know. But you know what I do know? Ako'y laging nandirito means I'll always be there.
Ako lang nandirito.
Ibig ako,
Para
para
sa'yo.
sa'yo.
That's
Continue.
SB19. Go on.
Quotes all the lyrics they know.
Yes. Para sa isa't. Paksa mo.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sa'yo lamang
I love her diaphonic edge to singing.
aking mundo.
Tengo nasa guras kahong.
Sa kibalewala sasabihin ng iba, basta't alam kong mahal kita.
See that edge? That diaphonic edge?
Kapag ako ay nagmahal.
I love the people outside. Look at this girl. Look at this girl. She's living her best life.
I think it's part of a team because they're wearing the same top. Right, your...
Maybe you're correct. But just look at her singing along.
What is...
Look.
Ay nagmahal.
They're just living their best life.
Magagawa, hindi magbabago, hindi maghahangad ng anumang kapalit.
There's no effort.
Kapag ako ay nagmahal, umiyak man ako, hindi ko ito ikakahiya. Lahat ng to'y gagawin, hindi ka man maging akin. Lahat ng to'y gagawin
She has such a wonderful voice. Damn.
kapag ako ay nagmahal.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think also she...
This is so incredibly good. Yeng, I think I might be a fan, bro.
Could be. Write about love.
Thank you.
Wish closes.
You know, it's really peculiar with her as well because
7.5.
obviously she does have quite an edge, and but what's really impressive about her is whenever you have an artist that is able to turn so sort of popular, and they become so successful. I mean, our friend McCoy was just playing for Yeng in Dubai, like maybe a couple of months ago. And she sold out like in fucking minutes.
Yeah.
And she's so famous and so popular. And his songs, some of his songs have like over 100 million views. And when you have these sort of, peculiar unicorns of the industry in any part of the world, I always think of, okay, well, what made them so recognizable, right? And with her, it's quite obvious because she is, somehow a ballad singer, a pop singer, but she has the edge of an alternative punk rock singer, which actually the pop industry doesn't really reward that much in terms of when you create a pop-like track.
Well, it's hard. I think it's where I see in this particular performance is the versatility aspects that you could see, like the potential of different genres utilizing her vocal mannerisms, and who would, like, in what part of the industry would benefit the most. And to be completely honest, I think she is one of the most adaptable type of singers, but she's very enigmatic though to me, because her technique, it's very much developed to her own way of singing.
Yes.
So there isn't like a guideline or like a model to follow to break down specifically. She also redistributes the effort in really unique ways too, and there's a modulation to create like that cacophonic, diphonic aspect and edge to her singing. She's very enigmatic, but a lot of different genres of music would benefit from this, from her singing mannerisms: pop, alternative music, rock, jazz. My God, she would be so good at jazz.
I wonder if she's ever done jazz. But my point was, she's made her sound so recognizable
that it adapts to any.
Not only that, but that's why it's become so popular, because
Correct.
people can listen to a song.
Yeng is Yeng.
That's Yeng.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
without a doubt. You know what I mean? She's
Correct.
one of those voices that you just sort of think, that there's no one else that can sort of have those takes and those mannerisms in the song. So she's very like a unicorn, or enigmatic as you call it. I am interested also in knowing what other type of compositions she has created, because given the fact, I mean, even in the video you can tell Bali refers to her as a much more sort of like an alternative sort of singer. To me, she's much more of a balladeer. Perhaps what do you think is some of her best work?
Yeah. Or what is the song that represents Yeng the best?
Ikaw, well, I don't know, but I guess that's her biggest hit. Yes,
Sure.
I was correct. It's just called Ikaw. That's what it is.
It's just Ikaw.
It's just Ikaw, which I don't know what it means, but
Ikaw means you. Ikaw means
And
you.
Sayo means I.
No. Ako means I.
Ako means I. Yes, I should look over my DMs again. One of you sent me a very comprehensive list of words that I can learn. Anyway, so it means when I love. Do you might want to put it up, mate?
Oh, yes.
And it goes something like this. I'll give everything I'm ready to do, everything you wish, even if my heart is hurt in return. I'm with you through the fire, through the difficult and happy times, even if you hurt my feelings.
Sa hirap at saya. Okay, sorry. Continue. Yes.
I'm still here by your side. When I love, I will do all of this. It won't change. I won't long. Please, mate. For anything else when I love. Even if I cry, I won't be ashamed. I'm ready to endure it when I love. My world only revolves around you. To me, what others say is nothing, as long as I know I love you. So, basta alam ko mahal kita. But what does kapag ako... So, kapag means when, I think.
Oh.
Kapag ako ay nagmahal. So when I love, I will do all of this. It won't change. You see, I thought, especially with that type of chord progression and the composite, the introduction of the keys and the guitar, and his sort of delivery of the word, it felt to me less than because this is somehow a letter of love. It's as if you were making a declaration of love, but you're both beyond the point of courting. You both know you sort of love each other, but you're trying to, I don't know, let each other know that when you're ready, this is how much I'm willing to do for you, for our love. But to me, it felt more like a reminiscing of love, rather a reminiscing of a letter of love, rather than the writing of one.
Correct. You know? Well, then again, it could also be like a longing, something that you long for, something that you're wishing for it to happen, can't wait for it to come.
Yeah, well, longing and wishing is different, but I think you'll hit it on the head with the wish, because I mean that's fucking what it means.
That's what it means.
When I'm loved.
But you can long for something that hasn't come yet. You can. That's the definition.
I've been longing for this day.
Exactly.
Ah, yeah, I guess you're right.
It's you've been wanting for it to happen. So when I'm loved is like in the future. So you're referring to something that is about to happen. So you've been longing for the moment you feel complete.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm not.
Anyways, this was fantastic. I think she is incredibly fun to discover and try to like depict, because I don't think I could ever break it down completely. She is one of those very unique singers, and that's the magic. That's the magic of Yeng overall. Again, let us know what else you'd like us to check out next. What other songs, what other compositions describe her, or I don't know, portray her the best.
Yep.
And we will check it out.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye.